Welcome to this yin style practice for the legs and the hips that we will be doing on the wall. Thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering our relaxation. Be kind to yourself and meet your body where it is today. Skip any of the postures that do not work for you. You can find a different variation or find a resting pose and just breathe. If you do not have a wall to work with, you can always use the back of a door, the back of your sofa, even your bed. Just make sure you're using something that's sturdy and won't move. And remember, your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Let's begin our practice by sitting up close against the wall. You can bring your right side or your left side of the body right up against the wall. Then use the opposite arm and hand to support you as you lean away from the wall and swing your legs right up. If it doesn't really feel supportive to be flat on your back, you can always take a folded up yoga blanket and place it right under the hips. This is going to lengthen your lower back and give you a little bit more support. The closer the hips are to the wall, the more of a stretch you're going to get into your hamstrings. So if the hamstrings are tight, just move the hips back and forth away from the wall. And you can choose where you would like your arms to be. You can rest your arms right by your side with the palms facing up, or place the palms on your heart center or on your stomach. I like to cactus my arms up overhead, and this helps to release the shoulders and the neck. When you get nice and settled in, you can close your eyes and start to slow down your breathing. Allow the legs to relax as much as possible without any forcing. We will also be taking different postures with our legs up the wall. We'll be holding these postures for 2 minutes each. This will help us to find more of a release and a deep stretch in the hips and the legs. Legs up the wall is an all-in-one posture to reboot and rejuvenate the whole body, the mind, and the spirit. Legs up the wall is a gentle inversion, meaning the heart is above the head. This posture helps to relieve your legs, your feet, and also your spine. This pose is also very calming and soothing to the nervous system, so it brings the body into a deep state of relaxation. And when the body is deeply relaxed, it can heal and balance itself. If you spend a lot of time on your feet or sitting during the day, this pose helps to reduce the swelling that can accumulate in the feet, the legs, and the ankles. This pose is great for improving blood flow back to the heart and to the organs, especially the brain. And some other benefits are that it strengthens the immune system, and it also balances the digestive and elimination systems. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and completely let the arms and the upper body go. Inhaling deeply through the chest, the abdomen, all the way down to the lower stomach. And when you find your exhalations, can you give the weight of your back body to the ground? You can scan from head to toe. Can you release any tension left in the body? Just completely surrendering to gravity. Legs up the wall is also a posture that can be done anytime during the day. I especially like it right before bed. We're going to move into our first posture on the wall. Let's take reclined pigeon. Keep the right leg straight and bring the left ankle right above the right knee. And then find the depth that works for you. Bend the right knee, placing the right sole of the foot on the wall. Gently flex the left toes towards the left knee to keep your alignment and to protect the knee joint. The further down you slide your right foot, the closer the right knee moves towards the chest, and the deeper and more intense the stretch sensation will feel. We will be holding the poses for 2 minutes each, so make sure the stretch isn't too extreme and that you can breathe easily and hold it. You can relax the arms or place the left hand on the left knee, gently guiding the left knee towards the wall. I also invite you to take some nice, deep inhalations through the nose, and then exhaling it out through the mouth to completely relax and let go of any tension. The breath is a great way to remain present during these deep stretches. Take your last few breaths here. And gently release. Slide the right foot up. Send the left leg to meet the right leg. Pedal out through the feet on the wall, gently releasing. We're going to move to our second side. Place the right ankle above the left knee. Bend the left knee and place the left sole of the foot on the wall. You can use your right hand to push the right knee away. Make sure you're not feeling any strain, pinching, or sharp pain in the right knee. You may notice a difference between the two hips. Without any judgments, just take in and observe. Slow practices like yin and restorative yoga help us to build that connection with the body. We carve out that time to listen to our body, to pay attention to what we're feeling. These practices also help us to build kindness, patience, and compassion towards ourselves. Take an inhale. Take your time to gently release the legs back up the wall. You can pedal out through the legs. And then hug both knees in towards the chest, or take any other movement that may feel good to release the legs. We're going to move into our next pose, straddle pose, taking the legs out wide. Take the legs out as wide as you can. Feel a stretch. Make sure you can let your hip points relax and that you can hold this pose for a couple of minutes. You can relax the feet and the toes. You don't have to flex the toes towards the body. Can you relax the legs down towards the ground as you exhale, even if it's a little micro inch? You may notice that the legs may start to relax and that you have a little bit more space and you can move the heels a little bit closer to the ground. You can use your exhalations to soften the legs down. And can you use your exhalation to soften anywhere else in the body? Take an inhale to release, and you can use the hands on the outside of the legs to push them back together. And take any movement to release the legs, point and flex the feet. You can alternate bending the knees. We're going to take our next posture, reclined butterfly, bringing the soles of the feet together and resting the outer edges of both feet on the wall. In this pose, it may feel good to press the knees away towards the wall with the hands, or you can relax the arms up overhead or by your sides. And scan through the body and soften the hips and the muscles of the inner legs. Soften the stomach, the chest, the shoulders. Release your jaw, the muscles of the forehead, and the muscles around the mouth. Can you surrender any more into this stretch? To release this stretch, you'll gently bring the knees back together and straighten your legs up on the wall. You can always use your hands on the outside of your thighs to push the knees together. And just taking any movement to release the legs, you can rotate and circle out the ankles and point and flex the toes. And then hug both knees in towards the chest for Apanasana, wind relieving pose. And it may feel good to rock back and forth on the back. And then roll over on one side. Keep the knees hugged in towards the chest and just take a pause. We're going to allow our blood pressure and blood flow to just adjust. And then gently make your way up to Sukhasana, easy seated pose. You are more than welcome to hold legs up the wall for a longer period of time. Rest the palms of the hands on the knees and keep your gaze soft or your eyes closed. Lengthen your spine. Sweep the arms out, around, and up. The palms touch, and then land your palms at your forehead as a reminder to observe our thoughts and inner voice. They create our reality. Palms to the lips as a reminder to watch our speech and words. They are energy. And palms to the heart center as a reminder that peace begins with me. Thank you for joining me for practice today. Peace and ease to you.